Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. Put this team together right here around a Choice Specs Hydreigon. Got a request in the comments from yesterday's Superior video to go ahead and use it, so I figured why not, sounds fun, and this is a very offensive team. Has a lot of speed control between the Mega Lopunny, Choice Scarf Kartana, and Shift Gear Magearna, so should be a good time. Choice Specs Hydreigon right here with 3 attacks, and U-Turn Fire Blast is mainly here for Ferrothorn, Magearna, and then I've obviously got a dual stab. Mega Lopunny standard set with Fake Out plus Ice Punch. Really love the speed tier on it. It's able to go ahead and check Ohko, which is a big threat to this team if it's like a Z Brave Bird. That could definitely check my Bulu. Shift Gear Magearna right here is my Z move user. Really nice win condition if we can go ahead and weaken those Steel type Pokemon with our Fire Blast from Hydreigon right here, so I like that a lot. Heatran right here is a Magnastorm Taunt variant and is our Stealth Rocker for the team. Tapu Bulu as Spadef set just to switch into Ash Greninja as well as provide grassy terrain for the Choice Scarf Kartana right here. So that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out. And let's go ahead and get right into the games. Alright, I got the first game right here. This guy's team actually gets 6-0'd by Choice Scarf Kartana, so that's definitely very cool. I'm going to lead off here with my Hydreigon and maybe anticipating the Omastar lead. He can get up rocks as a U-turn out, that would be totally fine. If he is a Draco Meteor variant, wow, Dark Pulse is actually really spammable here too. Maybe I don't want to do that initially. Maybe Mega Lopunny here is just better, as they lead Greninja, so, I mean, unless it's Shattered Psyche, they're not going to OHKO me with anything. I really like the Ice Punch play right here, trying to catch Landorus right away, because that is my Kartana response, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to go for Fake Out, because I feel like it'll wear this down anyway, as much as I could have Ice Punched right there. Let's see if they're Helmet. Yeah, they're Helmet, so I definitely maybe should have expected that right there. I mean, I can Ice Punch for Kartana if I really want to, and I think I will, as they go Magearna here, so that's definitely a good pivot. I'm really tempted to double Ice Punch into the Landorus double. It's so tempting, but I'm going to go Heatran, as they go for Volt Switch, okay. And Landorus comes back in here. Rocks probably go up this time, as they actually just go for Earthquake. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So I have 2 plays. I can either go for Fire Blast, predicting Mag, or I can just go for Draco Meteor. I know it's AV Mag, so I'm going to go for Fire Blast here, as they actually stay in. And they get up the rocks. Okay, a little bit unfortunate, but it does just give me another Fire Blast here. I miss it on Lele, which actually really sucks, but actually I think Heatran can take 2 of these, right? So I can get up my own rocks here, which is really going to help me out. Unless they're Calm Mind Taunt with Psyshock, maybe Moonblast? That doesn't have to be Calm Mind. Okay, well I'll go for Magma Storm here as I'm missing my attack, unfortunately. Maybe we'll try again now. Alright, so I missed twice in a row. I mean, what can you do about it? Let's go for the Magearna endgame. Here I can just bring out Bulu. And maybe just click. I like the SD play, actually, because they're going to go down to Landorus-T, right? Now what I can do is actually just go right for another SD. Toxic's actually annoying. I didn't expect that out of all moves. I'll go for Hornleech here. They could go Greninja to bluff, but they just go Lele. This is not going to kill me. Are you Z? I could protect you on a Z move. I'm going to Hornleech. Oh, they're giving me damage on the Magearna, which is literally their last Kartana response. I'll take this thing. Give me that Pokemon. Nice. Kartana is going to have a field day now, especially because this is going for Psyshock here, guaranteed. No doubt in my mind. So I'm going out here into Hydreigon on an offensive switch-in. And then what I'll do right here is maybe pivot to Magearna. Is that a good play? I feel like I just damage it. It's smarter, yeah. Because this will put it in range of Lopunny's return. Yeah, and like offensively, Hydreigon didn't outspeed either of these two, so I really don't mind this at all. I'll just go right here for a return. I don't know what this Omastar actually is. I could hide Jump Kick it and then knock it out with Fake Out. Alakazam comes in. I feel like at this point my Magearna wins too, so I'll go Bulu here and just sack that off and try to get in Magearna for a late game. That sounds like a good plan. Just go for Hornleech here, get in Magearna next turn. Shift Gear up here on the HP Fire. That did too much, meaning I have to go for my Z Twinkle Tackle this turn. Greninja comes out. I do just Thunderbolt this here, and I believe knock it out. They go for Rock Tomb, which is actually really cool, but I have Shift Gear here, so I can just do that a couple more times. Did I mess up? Am I faster now? They just go ahead and disconnect. Yeah, I think they recognize that Fake Out plus High Jump Kick just knocks out the Omastar. I'll go for Thunderbolt here. They apparently locked into a move before they left, but yeah, there's no win for my opponent right here because I guaranteed outspeed this Omastar. If for whatever reason it's Focus Sash, I just knock it out with a Fake Out in the back, so I guess there's no reason to wait out for this game right here. I'll go ahead and get another one. Alright, I got another game right here. We got a rain matchup, which is, I'm not gonna lie, pretty bad for this team. They have to like mess up and give me Zapdos for my Kartana to even have a chance right here, and even then, I don't think I'll take Shuriken from Gren, and I don't know what move I even lock into to win, but I'll lead off here with Hydreigon on the Ferrothorn. They should not risk Pelipper right here on a Draco Meteor. I'm going to go for Fire Blast. They stay in, and I just knock that out. Nice. Yeah, they made the correct play right there, because if you go Pelipper and I Draco turn 1, you lose all your support. Why did this come in? I am Specs. This could be AV with superpowers, so I guess it is in my best interest to maybe switch out here. This is one of my better ways of dealing with all these Pokemon, so I think I bring in maybe my own Bulu. No, the health on that's too good. I think I just go Heatran on a superpower, because I should outspeed now, right? Unless they're Choice Scarf, which I would love to confirm if they are. I'll go for Rocks here and maybe try to get them up. They shouldn't stay in if they're not Scarf, because if I Magma Storm this, they literally lose to Hydreigon on the spot, but we'll see. You know what can win now? Because of their terrible lead? My Magearna. Magearna looks amazing now. They go out into this. In case it's Defog, I'll taunt it, as they just go for a nice Hydro Pump. That's fine. So I have a couple options. I can go back to Hydreigon, but then I have to predict maybe Bulu coming in. The other option is just going Shift Gear Mag now. I like the Hydreigon play better. And am I Fire Blasting or not? This is the thing. I'll just Draco Meteor here. Yeah, they just stay in and give me their Pelipper. I don't get that one. But yeah, Swampert comes in now. Pretty much all that's left to do in this game is just stall out this rain, and my Shift Gear Magearna wins on the spot. I don't have a reason to stay in here. I think I just go... Honestly, Scarf Kartana is a good bring-in, because I want to keep Bulu healthy just for the Greninja in the worst-case scenario. Here I can just Leaf Blade into Zapdos. That's, for whatever reason, a 2-hit KO. And I can't really let it risk, so I will risk this. I don't get Static Paralyzed, which is lucky for sure, but... I don't know. They bring out the Grand now. I still don't have a reason to switch out. I stay in here. Yeah, because even if they do that, I literally go Bulu here now. I think what I do is I just click Horn Leech on their Bulu. SD up here on the sub. So it's sub bulk up? Is that what this is? I mean, it won't beat my Hydreigon. If they have 0 setup, then this is already over, but I'm assuming they have some sort of setup on this team. I gotta be careful. I don't want to lose to something dumb. They just go for a Horn Leech, that's fine. I'll just continue spamming this. Yeah, because I'm doing a good amount, wow. I just click it again. I appear to be faster, I don't know why. Because I'm literal min speed. I guess it's a tie, and I'm just winning every single tie maybe. That's all I can think of. They win that tie there. That's kind of bad. I wish I won the other tie. I'll go Hydreigon now and attempt to hit Fire Blast. They could go Swampert, but I don't think that would help them. Yep, they stay in. This will give them Swampert. They choose to go Greninja though. I don't get that. I don't get that decision. I think I actually sack Magearna, go Lopunny, and then keep Hydreigon for the Swampert. They double out into this. I mean, good play, but I don't think it's going to help them out at all. They have to hope I choke here. I'm actually faster, but because they're adamant, okay. Meaning I literally just got into this here and return a couple times for game. And that'll be that. Because it's definitely... What did we see the Z on? That was probably Agility Z Zapdos, because there's no way Leaf Blade does 37 to Fizz Def or even Max HP. It was fully offensive. But yeah, even if for whatever reason this Greninja knocks me out, Hydreigon will beat it. And it does not knock me out right there. They don't even go for Shuriken. We're able to go ahead and take that win. Honestly, a very tough matchup at preview. I'm really surprised I was able to win that. They definitely misplayed with their Pelipper and their Firethorn. That opened up a lot for me, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got the next game right here. This matchup is somehow worse than the last one, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't have knockoff on my Kartana for the Z Celebrate Victini. It's probably like Zard Y Sun. It could be Zard X, I guess, but I think I'll lead Hydreigon here on the Landorus-T. Honestly, I don't even know if I should stay in or not, because if this is Scarf, which it is, because what else would be their Scarfer, I'll go Bulu here. I don't think I take the damage on this. Actually, I'm gonna U-turn. I feel like they may go hard Feeny. I got that wrong. Because if I was Scarf, then they would have been in a bad spot, but I guess they decided to not care about that. Honestly, I don't know what I can do in this game. Literally, they have so many good pivots against all my offense. It's insane. I'll go out into Heatran here. Maybe I can get up my rocks and taunt it and then Magma Storm it down and whatnot. That would be a cool scenario. So they defog, which means I can't taunt now, unfortunately. Damage on Hydreigon is great, though. I'll definitely take that. And I mean, here, I'll just go Bulu on the Roost. Okay, so the Roost is fine. Not the biggest deal. I can just click. Does this have defog by any chance? It could be the defogger. I'll let D up here. As they decide to go out into their Landorus, that's fine. So this actually gives me an opening to click Hornleech under their terrain. As this turns out to be the defogger, but it just took a lot of damage, which is going to be really tough for them. I mean, I just click Hornleech again. They're scarfed into defog, meaning they're going out into Charizard here, so I guess I just go Lopunny. Yeah. And Lopunny actually looks like it could be a viable endgame right here. I don't know yet. I don't know. I feel like here I just click Fake Out into Feeny. I could have returned and probably 2-would KO'd it. Tough scenario. I guess I'll go Heatran here. Was that thing faster than me? Nope. Heatran used Stealth Rocks, then Feeny used Taunt. Okay, let's try this again. They make a really good drill double, especially because, wow, this drill is a huge problem. They just go for Earthquake. Yeah, they really can't risk me getting up rocks again, and they know that. I'll just Superpower here. I crit through the drill, which is really big, because that was a big threat. It would have taken like 80%, but that crit definitely sucks. This thing comes in. I probably lose to this on the spot. Never mind, it was Zard Y. I mean, I had to go Lopunny in case it was Zard X. There was no other play there. So Drill being gone opens up Magearna, which is cool. I honestly, like, that play I know seemed really bad, but if they were Zard Y X, I had to go for the Fake Out chip on it, so I guess I'll go out into this now, and I mean, I will take one, so I'll just go for rocks. Okay, they unfortunately hit again. This guy hits a lot of attacks. Okay, he missed one. Cool. And now what I'll do is Earth Power in case they maybe Roost here. Yep, because that's going to weaken it into range of everything. They knock me out, but this is exactly what I wanted here. In fact, this scenario is perfect. I'll go Kartana here. Just go right for the... I mean, Smart Strike should kill it. Maybe I'm overestimating this Pokemon. I made a mistake. I'll go Hydreigon here. I need more damage on this. As they sack off the Landorus. Nice. So this gives them the defog with Feeny, which is scary for sure. Yeah, because this is going for defog here, no doubt. So I just U-turn out into Magearna. Oh, they don't go for defog. That special attack drop really stinks. Because I could have checked this with my Fairium Z and prevented a defog altogether. Why aren't they defogging? Hello? Do they not have it on this? And then they give me damage on the Victini, which is the last thing I need for my Leaf Blade sweep. Banded V-Create? Okay. That could be Scarf. Don't want to be too negligent here. I think I win with Scarf Smart Strike. No, maybe not. It depends on how much Hydra it takes. I'll go Hydra of my own right here. If they stay on their Scarf, I'm assuming they're going to sack off their Zard here, so... They go hard Feeny, which is actually really good for me. Oh, of course. It's this set. Okay, I gotta go for it now. Now what I do is I go for Fairium Z. And I think I win. This shouldn't live Thunderbolt. Yep, and looks like I'll be good to go, unless I miss Fleur Cannon. Which is actually going to be really big here. I don't know if they risk it. They forfeit, so... I mean, I don't know what to think about that matchup. It looked really terrible at preview, I'm not going to lie. My offense was able to come through. He was really high on the ladder. I mean, I definitely hexed the Excadrill. That was a big threat, but I don't agree with leaving in the biggest threat against my team just to spin. Isn't that what he did that turn? He spun, and then I superpower crit him, right? Yeah, because like a couple more rock switchings after I got them back up, and he would have been out of the game. But we were able to win, which is cool. I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got the next game right here. This guy does have Mega Latios, which is very cool. In terms of endgames, I could see myself winning with maybe Shift Gear Magearna, depending on what their steel types are. If they're both like, if this is AV and that's Spit F, which they could be because of Astro Ninja, that's not going to be very viable. I don't want to put myself in a bad lead position against Landorus-T right away. However, there's no way I don't do that because everything on this team hates that Pokemon, so I'll do it with Mega Lopunny, as they do recognize that this is a threat. I mean, they could go Torn as a pivot here, but I'm just going to fake out. Yeah, because it is Helmet Torn, and that'll be able to wear me down quite nicely. They're going to go for U-turn here. I don't really want to bring in Heatran because that invites in the Landers. What other choice do I have, though? I don't. They do actually go for Knockoff, which is cool. And because I know it's Helmet, it's not Fightinium Z. So best case is they go for U-turn here, but they are a Taunt variant. Okay. I'll Magma Storm here on the Lati. Just get some nice chip on. Yep, there we go. Force it to Roost this turn, which will give me... I'm actually going to make a bluff here and go hard Hydreigon on the Roost and throw off a Dark Pulse. Yeah, I'm going for a bluff right now. I think it's not the worst idea. Okay, they didn't fall for it, but they left their Lati into Ice Beam, so it died anyway. I mean, had they had Draco, I would have been in a bad spot, but I knew I would take an Ice Beam. The only move they knocked me out with right there was Draco. I did just lose a big threat against their team, though, which sucks, but... I mean, getting rid of Lati really opens up Kartana even more, which is probably my only way of winning this game. I'll go Bulu on the U-turn. Okay, so it's probably Scarf Protean then, meaning it outspeeds Magearna. This comes in to get up rocks. Yeah, so I get this in before rocks go up every time. That's my play. And here, I mean, I'll just click Fire Blast into Magearna because it's my optimal play here. As, I mean, do I really care if they go for Heatran on a double? No. I really don't mind it. Super obvious play by them, I know, but... What's my defogger? Cart? I could see myself defogging this game, actually, especially because... What am I doing here? Go for Earth Power, okay. I mean, I didn't need that Heatran. It didn't stop anything. It could have helped out against Torn, but I really don't mind that at all. Okay, let's get this mon in. They don't stay in here. They go out into one of their flying types, so I'll go for Ice Punch. If they stay in, they lose to Magearna on the spot. So yeah, Ice Punch, I got a crit through it, which is pretty big. This Mega Lopunny is critting everything. I could see Lopunny being my endgame, actually. As long as I keep it out of range of that Gren's Scarf attacks, I might be fine. They're going to go Torn here, and they actually go Magearna. Okay, I'll sack off the Hydreigon. Does this thing get Soul Heart if I sack off the Hydreigon? I think, is it Beast Boost that gives you the boost? No, Soul Heart I'm pretty sure will give him the boost, I think. Well, we're going to find out one way or the other, but I need to get a safe pivot in here. And this is my way of doing that. They do get a safe pivot, unfortunately. They go for Volt Switch, revealing this is an Assault Vest Magearna. I think Lopunny should kill this, right? Assault Vest Magearna. Magearna, Assault Vest against Lopunny. Not even close. So the thing is, I could make a really offensive play and go Magearna and return into Torn and 2-hit KO it, but I feel like that's not smart. Heatran is still at full too. This is not a good scenario. I'll go Bulu here. And just Horn Leech, I think, because I do want to weaken Torn, and knowing that this is Assault Vest Magearna means they probably only have Iron Head to hit me. If they do stay in, that means they actually get good damage off. Which I value a lot. So yeah, they'd make the correct play and go hard Torn. Take some more Helmet Chip, which is unfortunate. Okay, what am I doing now? They stay in. I mean, damage on this is amazing for Lopunny, so I really don't mind this at all. I need to get this play red, though. I really need to hope they don't go for U-turn here. Because if they do, I could lose to the Heatran right now. They go for Hurricane, okay. Good. I'll just Thunderbolt. Yeah, so they go out into their own Magearna. Takes nothing. Wow. I kind of expected a tad bit more damage, not that little. I'm only going to damage this because I need it in range of my Lopunny's high jump kick. So Heatran comes in. Actually, wait a minute. If I weaken this, No, that's not the play. I suck off Bulu. Yeah, to the Inferno Overdrive. Bring in Lopunny now, and we're going to try to go for this Lopunny endgame I was talking about. So high jump kick plus return. Come on. Now I'm literally in range of the Greninja for no reason. And they can literally go Torn as a pivot now too. I got rid of this too, which means my Magearna would have had a chance. Yeah, I just lost to that. But hey, what can you do about it? Maybe I can go for... No, because it's Scarf Grand, meaning they just go for the Sacred Sword. I need to crit through the... I need to hope they either miss with the Heatran. Well, they bring this out. Probably just to click U-turn. I guess I'll go Cart on the U-turn because it's their play. Keep this as a sack. Actually, it might come in again. I don't know. I don't need this. I'll just weaken it for Magearna. Okay, Hidden Power. Does this come in? It does come in, okay. Yeah, I need to hope I dodge now because of that. I miss. I mean, I would have been at a healthier amount. Could have taken the hit. Actually, I think Mega Lopunny would have won had I hit my attack. Okay, I'll knock this out with a return. They just go Greninja here, I think. I obviously stay in. And yeah, I gotta hope I dodge to win this game. Come on, Magearna, dodge some attacks. If they're Earth Power, I guarantee lose this game, but they just hit a Magma Storm right away. Yeah, I lost to that high jump kick miss. I think had my Mega Lopunny stayed out of range of that Scarf Gran, I maybe could have actually won with it, but hey, I did crit an Excadrill, so what can I say? I'll be right back with another game. Okay, I got the next game right here. One thing I forgot to take into consideration in the last game is, had I hit that high jump kick, I would have taken helmet damage and probably been put in range of that Scarf Gran anyway, so in hindsight I probably would have lost, but let's go ahead and try to bounce back this game. I see two endgames, Shift Gear Magearna and Lopunny are two things I can open up. Now the thing is, they're going to lead off with either Thundurus or Landorus, and I'm going to lead off here with Hydreigon. Hydreigon's one of my better breakers, but I think here, I'm just going to Draco turn one, man. They go for Start Stone Edge, and I need to hit this and ohko it. That'll be great. That crit did not matter. This is a Spectacles. And that's clearly Scarf-like offensive Hydreigon. So Heatran comes in. Wow, I don't switch into Heatran. Do I risk Heatran? No, it's my Scissor check. What am I risking here? Does Bulu look good at all? No, it's terrible. Hello. Let's go out into Bulu here and click maybe SD. Yeah, because if they go into Scissor, at least I can pressure it with Super... Actually, do I go Heatran first? No, they're going to U-turn. I just go for Superpower. Go Heatran. That would be so funny. They go Thundurus. Okay, so good play. They're going to go right back to that Scissor. Or, wow, this Bulu does not stop critting superpowers. That was huge. But it would have been put in range of Lopunny and Scarf cards, so I don't know how huge it was, but it definitely sucks. I will acknowledge that. Once again, I don't need this at all, so they decide to go right for the knockoff. I guess trying to catch Heatran coming in. That's probably Choice Band, too. Yeah, so they're going to go Scissor here. I'll go Heatran now. Actually, no. Still, once again, no reason. Actually, this can help out against Feeny, now that we're in the late game. I'll go Heatran on their U-turn. Heatran of their own comes in, that's fine. I'll just go Hydreigon here on the Earth Power. Gives me a free Dark Pulse. I will take damage on Feeny any day, so thank you. I actually don't need this because it's in range of Bullet Punch as they double out. Yeah, they're making some super offensive reads late game here, and it's not going to work out for them. I'm out of range of this, so... And this is going to probably die, right? SD is not going to help them at all. Yeah. I go Heatran here, click Earth Power. It'll knock this out, and... Yeah, they go Feeny. I think I just got up Rocks. Then switch out just in case Bullet Punch actually ends up being an issue. Into Bulu here. On the Feeny, yeah, I need to make sure I'm out of range of that Bullet Punch if possible. They do burn me, which is a little bit lame. It means I have to SD to make sure Scissor doesn't roost. As they go Heatran, that's fine. They can knock me out. They didn't even knock me out, which is funny. Okay, let's get in here. Click high jump kick. Actually hit our high jump kick this time. Beautiful. That's always a good sign. Feeny comes in. I just go for a return. If it doesn't knock it out, then I'm good anyway. There's no way Scissor lives a return from 12. I refuse to believe it. They forfeit. And that is going to be the game right there. They played their early game super offensively. I know that crit sucked for sure, but Just the fact that they were willing to put that thing in range of Mega Lopunny's fake out probably means it wouldn't have even swept me anyway, so I think I might have been fine. I'll be right back with another game. So I missed 2 high jump kicks against the same Tyranitar in the last game that I just played, so I figured that's not worth the time. Like insane hacks like that I usually just cut out. Let's lead off with this here. They actually lead off with Ferrothorn. Once again, they should not risk Pelipper, but I'm gonna go for Fire Blast. This guy always leads Ferrothorn, it's interesting. He really prioritizes his hazards a lot. Actually, Greninja's an interesting play, because I know it's, I mean, I guess I could have Spikes, but I'll go Bulu here. Or, I guess an Ice Beam Freeze is a play too. This is probably a bad play, because I'm kind of need this alive. I'm going to go for the Magearna endgame, though, so it's not the biggest deal. Nice, I do get in on this, which gives me my Stealth Rocks, which is actually what I wanted. Like I said, I always do this, because I really don't care about what this thing does. I will actually go Hydreigon here and Fire Blast right away. Actually, Dark Pulse right away, because if they stay in, that thing is now dead on entry. Nice. And, yeah, Magearna definitely has an endgame right here. I can see it happening. I guess I'll just sack off the Bulu now, as they go for Surf. Nice. I really wish I was not frozen, huh? Because they just risked the Gran. Okay, man. What do I do now? I'm in a bad spot because of this. Okay, let's do this here. I click Leaf Blade. You don't risk Ferrothorn because it's your Magearna check. Then again, you don't risk Zapdos because it's your Defogger for the Pelipper, so I don't know what. It's a 50-50 here. What am I doing? Both of the attacks knock out the Gran, which is good. Ah, I got it wrong. No. Did I have Grassy Terrain up the first game? Is that why I did so much? I feel like that's why I did so much. They could defog here. Yeah, I had it Leaf Bladed. I think I just won, but nah, it's not the end of the world. Okay. Now what am I doing? I feel like I just click Fire Blast, right? Nah, I'll just click Dark Pulse. Oh, they give me that. Okay, cool. I have an endgame with Cart now. Greninja comes in. Knocks me out with Surf. I get in here. I just click Return. They play their Ferrothorn smartly for sure. Yeah, this should be their sack here. They go Swampert now. They go Bulu though. Which, I mean, I do need in range of something, so I'll go for a return here. Why would you risk that? I'll go for High Jump Kick now. Maybe they'll mess up again. If I had, yeah, they risk it, meaning I just won with Leaf Blade, I think. Yeah, I think they just choked. Big time, too. Because Swampert comes in, right? I go for... What do I do? Sack Magearna, actually? This could still be good. No, but it's in range of Shuriken, so I just leave it in. Yeah, they go for Power Up Punch. I go Kartana now. I just click Leaf Blade. Yeah, they give me that. Bulu comes in. Do you really live? Oh, it ate it up. Hello? Oh, well, it has an attack drop now, so I shift gear up here. Nice. And I think I just won, because my opponent threw big time. Knock that out, and I'm out of range of Shuriken. And they don't even go for Shuriken. Do they not have it? I mean, I won that game. I don't think I should have won that game in any world, but... yeah, they definitely play their Ferrothorn smart, but they really mess up their endgame right there. I mean, hey, I'll take the win right there, and I guess we'll go ahead and end off the session. Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to get one more game. I don't end it off on that. I'll be right back. Alright, my last opponent here just has Fat, which... I mean, I do have several endgame pets here. Scarf Cart being one of my better ones if they give me Mandibuzz, which I feel like I can maybe do with Heatran. Taunt plus Magma Storm and all that goodness could help me out. Their most likely lead is going to be a Greninja. So do I lead? I'm gonna lead Heatran. I don't think Greninja. Yeah, they do lead Greninja. Okay. So I messed up. Can't risk this. I'll go Bulu. Actually, no, I can't risk Bulu. I gotta go Hydreigon here. On the Hydro Pump. Okay. They do reveal to be Life Orb. Shift Mag is not gonna win this game, so I'll go out into it. They go Chansey here, so this guy's making the very obvious read early. I mean, I'm not gonna let anything get toxic. I'm gonna go Heatran here and try to get those rocks up. As they do the same. I just get mine up now too. Hard Feeny, not a bad play. I mean, I really don't want Bulu getting burnt. Bulu can actually win this. Bulu can solo this game now that I look at the matchup here, so. I'll just go Magearna. Like I said, it's not doing anything. They actually go for Whirlpool and unfortunately miss. That really sucks for them, huh? I'll go for my nice Twinkle Tackle here in case they go for a Nature's Madness rather than going Chansey. Because if they mess up here, well, actually no, Hydreigon's not going to get opened up at all. Yeah, they stay in for who knows what reason. And now they go Chansey. I think maybe they should have done it the turn before, but just a hunch. That really helps out Heatran too. Heatran looks great now. Oh, in case they mess up here and don't Soft Boil, they'll go for Focus Blast. They go for Wish. This is not getting past the Feeny. Yeah, no way, man. And now that Feeny is out of the game, that really helps me out. Chansey comes back in. This is actually in range of Fleur Cannon, I think. I don't think I need to risk Focus Blast. No, I was wrong. I should have gone for Focus Blast. Okay. A little bit of a setback there. Their Wish Soft-Boiled. Interesting set. Hard Greninja. I don't know. This guy's not making, like, plays. I'm just very confusing. They're just relying on misses and hacks. Once again, I don't risk Bulu. Hydreigon is my useless member here. And this time I'll go for Fire Blast in case they try to make a random Magearna pivot rather than going Chansey. As they should always go Chansey, but maybe this guy's crazy. Soft Boiled. I'll Magma Storm here. It claims one if they stay in. As long as I hit it, I claim him on here. Oh, beautiful. Actually, this is exactly what I needed for Kartana. Nice. So I'm going to taunt this. No Roost. Magma Storm one more time and knock it out. Okay, nice. So now Kartana is a viable endgame too. Once again, no reason to keep my Hydreigon. That's a Life Orb, huh? Okay, I'll go Lopunny. Click Return. This does on entry, so I don't know why you would risk Magearna. But yeah, this guy, I don't think this guy understands, like, that if they take damage on Magearna, I'm going to win with Kartana right away. But I'm not going to risk it here, because Lopunny wins on its own, too. Actually, I have to, because if it's Shift Gear, I lose. So let's go for High Jump Kick. They'd risk Focus Blast there, which I guess they tried to catch Heatran. Yeah, Heatran kind of solos on its own, too, now. And because they risked their Magearna, I just won with my Kartana. I still win with my Kartana. I'm not worried about that. I just go Heatran here. Click Earth Power. How's it get 44? Is this Fizdef Magearna? Hello? So this does on entry. Okay, so I fought Shikaberry. But yeah, this game's over. Maybe if they're Thunder Wave, they can win. No, because Magearna will put it in range. This will not be able to take a hit. It's Fizdef. Why is it Fizdef? Yeah, they forfeit red there. I mean, yeah, all I needed to do in this game was literally get rid of Mandibuzz, and I won with Kartana. I don't really get that. I definitely know I was kind of going off on my opponent right there, but I don't know. It was just a very confusing game. And yeah, that's going to be the live. So I believe we went 6-1, which is definitely very cool. 6-2 if you count me missing 2 high jump kicks against a Tyranitar, but I definitely had a lot of fun. This team will be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out, and I'll see you next time. Later.